Everyone, if you're not already, maybe all rise. Our opening scriptures coming from John 6:35 to 40, the Sacred Space Version, Eastern Standard Version. Jesus said to them, "I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never be hungry. Whoever believes in me will never be thirsty. But I say to you that you have seen me and yet do not believe. Everything that the Father gives me will come to me. And anyone who comes to me, I will never drive away. For I have come down from heaven, not to do my own will, but the will of him who sent me. And this is the will of him who sent me, that I should lose nothing of all that he has given me, but raise it up on the last day. This is indeed the will of my Father, that all who see the Son and believe in him may have eternal life, and I will raise them up on the last day."
people of prayer. Rise up, people of faith. Rise up, people of Christ.
Please join with me in the unison prayer. Ever-present and everlasting God, you have called us to this place. You have called us your own. You have called us to follow your will. We seek, Lord, to be your people you have called us to be. Grant us the grace we need to live as your people. Strengthen us in our lives of prayer, that in prayer we may discover your will, that in your will we may discover our purpose. Amen. Please be seated.
Let us hear what the psalmist has said. Verses 4 through 8 from Psalm 40. Happy are those who make the Lord their trust,
who do not turn to the proud, to those who go astray after false gods.
You have multiplied, O Lord my God, your wondrous deeds and your thoughts towards us. None can compare with you.
Were I to proclaim and tell of them, they would be more than can be counted.
Sacrifice and offering you do not desire, but you have given me an open ear.
Offerings and sin offering you have not required.
Then I said, here I am, in the scroll of the book it is written of me.
I delight to do your will, my God. Your law is within my heart.
A reading from the Gospel of Luke. He came out and went, as was his custom, to the Mount of Olives, and the disciples followed him. When he reached the place, he said to them, "Pray that you may not come into the time of trial." Then he withdrew from them about a stone's throw, knelt down, and prayed, "Father, if you are willing, remove this cup from me. Yet not my will, but yours be done." Then an angel from heaven appeared to him and gave him strength. In his anguish he prayed more earnestly, and his sweat became like great drops of blood falling down on the ground. When he got up from prayer, he came to his disciples and found them sleeping because of grief. And he said to them, Why are you sleeping? Rise up and pray that you may not come into the time of trial.